Welcome back. Christina here from Bodywise Insights, and we are on part 2 today of mastering your monkey mind. So if you didn't see part 1, go back and watch that. It's that 10-minute video, and it takes you through noticing what your themes might be behind the thought patterns that you're having. What are the themes? And so, but if you did watch that and you got to notice the themes that came up for you, just maybe bringing awareness around the one that bugs you the most, the theme that just keeps surfacing and you get sucked into, perhaps, in terms of you just go into the content of it, ruminate, and so forth. See if you can bring that to mind right now about what you learned over the last week around your thought patterns. And notice what theme bothers you the most. We talked about this theme of judgment, criticism, and blame, of self or of other. We talked about worry and fear of the future or the past. These themes of promote scarcity, this feeling of scarcity, so I don't have enough time, enough money, enough energy, enough desire, enough space. Or perhaps this theme of busyness, always getting things done, and I can't sit still, need to move to the next thing. That's just a few. And so just recalling for yourself what's a big one for you. And as you have it, we're just going to take a moment and get comfortable. So find a comfortable place to sit or to lay down. And you're going to just notice what it's like as you make contact with your chair or couch. Noticing your body taking up that space. And as you just sense into what that's like for you, I would invite you to bring to mind something you learned over the last week about your thoughts. A theme of thoughts that is prominent for you. And maybe think back to the last time it happened. As you bring your awareness to that moment, to that time, you might need to close your eyes for this. Do whatever you need to do. And just as you see yourself back there in that situation, that person, place, or thing, perhaps that triggered that thought or cascade of thoughts. Notice what emotion arrives, as you sit with this theme or this pattern. What emotion? And say it out loud in this moment. As you sense the emotion, what sensations arrive in your body? What do you notice physically inside of you as you put yourself back there and you have these thoughts and these emotions name the sensation that happens inside. And say this out loud. And just for this moment, we're going to allow the sensation to be there. Noticing where it is in the body. Noticing its size, its shape, its depth, and saying what you're feeling out loud. Holding curiosity, openness, and allowing it to be just for this moment. As you sit with these sensations that come up, the shape, size, the location, its depth in you, what happens next in your awareness? What happens next in your body as you allow it to be there? And say it out loud. And again, asking him what happens next. Do new thoughts arrive? Does a new emotion arrive? Does something different happen in the body? This is you tracking. This is you learning about your body and about what the thoughts do to your body. And you can pause the video here to continue to learn about this sensation that's arisen. To track it further, you can pause if you'd like. But if not, just noticing that there's this connection between the thought that you had, an emotion that arrived, and then this impact on the body from that theme of thoughts. And here is the lesson. When you notice your recurring thought pattern, see if you can pause the mind instead of getting sucked into the rabbit hole and going down that cascade of fear and worry or judgment and criticism, which translates into anger and irritation and annoyance, whatever it might be. Just pausing the mind, and you're still validating it. You're still validating what's happening. You're just noticing the body's response to it. Notice what happens inside with the emotion and with the sensation, and let it be there for a moment. This is you building a new way to process your repeated thoughts, not through analyzing them, not through aha moments, but through building awareness of what it does to your body and letting your body settle back down. You may notice as you sit with the sensations, it starts to pass, it starts to settle, it starts to move, it maybe gets more intense. It starts to move into a headache, or again, just be with that sensation. And then you're going to continue to track as your body deactivates off of that thought pattern. This is you learning about what your thoughts are doing to your body, and you learning that there's a new way to do this. Instead of going down the rabbit hole of that thought, you can be with the body instead. Allow it to be there and notice what happens with your exploration and with your allowing. This is you weeding out the unproductive thoughts and working them through the body and through your emotions. Information may begin to bubble up through the body, through you experiencing the body. Information may begin to bubble up to the surface. This can allow for processing through the mind, connecting the dots, working through the patterns cognitively too. But right now, we're going to practice for the rest of this week. It's all about feel the thought patterns come in, notice them coming in. Ah, there's my theme again. And notice the emotional state, notice your sensations. Give yourself a moment to feel what you feel. And watch what your body does with it. And if it doesn't seem to budge, it just seems to stick there, it's persistent and staying there, then go back to your chair. Go back to the feeling of the chair under you, or your feet on the ground, or somewhere pleasant in your body, and then feel what happens in your body. This is just helping your body along to deactivate. This is you learning about your body, learning how to help your patterns dissolve, the ones that are unproductive. And then, part 3, we're going to learn about how to seed the good stuff, how to grow and cultivate maybe something different. Have fun practicing this week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.